Hi, I'm here on my seventh day of 7 day continuous broadcasting. That is a third sprint. That means from last 21 days, I am able to go live on YouTube. So now I want to share a little bit of my reflections and my experience. There is a quote by Werner Erhard. He's one of my um, role models. He says, "Live as if your life depends on it." There are three people who have really influenced my life. The first one is Werner Erhard. His ideas and thoughts, who was a founder of EST and then it became Landmark Education. It was a personal and leadership development program wherein he used the teachings from Zen, Buddhism, a lot of philosophy, and Western philosophy together, and they created a transformation course. That is something has a profound impact on me. Then the next person who has influenced me is Sridhar Vembu. See, Sridhar Vembu is a CEO and founder of Zoho Corporation. Zoho, I'll say, is one of the leading edge technology company based out of southern India. In fact, they are working from smaller and smaller towns. That is how they're operating. It's very inspiring story to learn. I had a privilege of speaking to Sridhar Vembu on my podcast. Maybe I'll share that link in the descriptions. And the third person who has really influenced me is Dr. Pramod Verma. Dr. Pramod Verma was the chief architect for Aadhaar project, Aadhaar and UPI. Now, currently, he is promoting digital public infrastructure. What I liked about Pramod is he he has solved population scale, like a large scale problems, by using and simplifying that problem into smaller and smaller steps and using first principles. That was really inspiring because the kind of impact he has created in India and now on the rest of the world is really, really inspiring for me. Now, coming back to my own inspiration, I'll just put my light on here, see if it works. Um, how did I do this 21 days? So, is doing 21 days is difficult or not, right? The question is, if I'd started on day one that I'm going to do 21 days, I don't think I would have done it. The technique what I used was okay, let's do it for 7 days. And even in 7 days, I just said I just need to do one YouTube live. That's all. Just one video, and it take about 5 to 6 minutes. And my idea was to speak whatever topics I'm familiar with or I'm passionate about. So then I did second week, then I did third week because I suddenly remembered that if you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit and all that. So what I learned from this, what I learned from this is it is not that difficult. First of all, we just have to go talk and then come back. And my background work, maybe that time might have helped me to do this consistently. Last year, I lost my job, and it was very difficult period for me because all these years I was on a top performer and always I was always working. And when I lost my job, somehow I think I took it personally. Somehow it did not fit with me, and I had a period of lowness. Even in fact, I went to a depression for some time. Then when I came back, I realized it was not that nice feeling. But thanks to my friends and my family who supported me in this journey, and I realized that mental health is something we all neglect. Means until I came out of that mental health challenge, I did not realize that it was impacting me. So there are some things which I want to share. Is we say somebody who is down, oh, call me, I'm always there for you, I'll help you, and all that, right? But most often, when people who really need help, they're not in a position to ask for help. So maybe if you have friends, if you observe, like if somebody has gone through some separation or some breakups or some loss of some family member or some loss of loved ones, or they made redundant, they lost their jobs or lost their mm, like a partner or a sibling or a child or whatever, right? People will be in different emotional states, and what we think is I should not go and disturb them. If I call them up and all that, they might disturb them, so we try to keep away, and we say, I'm there for you to help. Instead of waiting for that person to call, I think we should make an effort to be in communication with them. I think that is most important. That is something we all should try. And it's not easy also sometimes, because we also go through that pain, right? If I know that one of my friend has lost somebody, um it's not easy to help them up, like even if they've gone through a breakup and all that, you also feel that pain. If you're very close to that friend, you also feel that pain. But best way to address that is not to solve that problem. We can't solve that, whatever the grief or the problem. Even if a friend has lost a job, maybe what will help them is maybe get into a job, all that is fine. But what we can definitely do is just being with them and saying that I'm with you, and asking them like, what can I help, what help I can do for you. And most often they know just the that fact that you are there, that's enough for us, and like that. And rather than both of you getting and sitting and brooding in that negative zone, maybe start getting into some activity, maybe go for a walk, go for a drink, just to go for a movie, go for a play, whatever, some get into some physical activities that will definitely help. And you don't take that seriously, like if the friend is in need, you don't feel too sad about it, like just trust that the universe will take care of itself. And you are not able to help, definitely you will not be able to help, that is fine, but just the fact that you are there with your friend, that makes a lot of difference. And as I came out of that whole journey, I was inspired by some of those thoughts. Like I got back to my own knowledge base, which I've been studying from last 15-20 years. Suddenly I realized, what am I doing? Like I'm like a fool. I know so many things, and why not? I'm not using it for myself, right? Like the 7 habits and all those techniques. So I just started applying, like coaching myself uh, on that. As I started, I became more energetic, and then I had my friends visiting me, and somehow it just shifted my whole perspective. I just realized life is so short, and we can't afford to waste that life. Like just keep doing something. Like I remembered one of the videos from Sridhar Vembu. In his video, he says, all of us have just 24 hours, and the quality of thoughts what we have determines the quality of life which we live. So I can spend the whole day complaining, brooding about that whatever is not working for me, or I can look at what is working for me and see how I can take it further. So it's a choice, right? So always have that choice. And the more I get into this um, purging this disempowering thoughts, the more positive thoughts also makes you more energetic and also make you purposeful. In fact, one big, I'll say, benefit of out of work for me this year was I got in touch with my purpose very strongly, and that has made me to look forward for the coming year, and also build my coaching business and my training business, so that I can serve more people. That is what has given me this year. And finally, it doesn't matter. Sometimes it's also important that we keep taking actions, and results will definitely come. But what is not acceptable is you don't take action and waiting for the results to come. So this is the one final quote I want to leave you with. In life, you wind up with one or two things: the results or the reasons why you don't have the results. I'll read it once again. In life, you wind up with two things: the results or the reasons why you don't have the results. Results don't have to be explained, they just are. Werner Erhard. So, how do you get results? Results only come from actions. And many times we look at a very like a big result or something which is not in our control. What we should look at is the result is just the taking action itself is the result. In this case, the last 21 days, what is my result? What I was expecting? Whether I was expecting some million views, 100 views, 1,000 views, or some money? No, my result, what I was expecting was to deliver this 21 days of live sessions. So I got my result. Because if you're not clear what results you're looking for, then always have some reasons to postpone it, make it perfect, all that. So in life, you always have either results or the reasons why you don't have results. And results don't have to be explained, right? But results come only from action. And consider your action is your result. Hope it was useful for you. I really enjoyed doing these sessions. Now I'm taking a break. I'm working on some very important project that I want to finish. Then maybe in the new year, I'll start doing a different format of videos that I want to share because I started enjoying this whole process. That's what I look forward to. And if you like and if you want to support me, please subscribe to my channel and like and share with friends as if somebody might get benefited or inspired by this. Thank you and take care. Bye bye.